heads towards the 21st century, the future of the sport rests with today's youth. This is a sport for tomorrow, a sport for all ages. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sensational Adelaide 1996 World Bowls.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host nation, Australia.
And a big welcome for the Australians, but it's 16 years since Australia's won a gold medal at World Championship level. With 500,000 players to call on, much is expected of these men.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure in officially declaring open the 1996 World Bowls Championship. And I'll do so by pushing this plunger.
Maximum length. Well, after those 3 lead bowls from Kenny Logan, they certainly didn't want the jack back in the same position. He was dynamite on that length. This time it's Tians Fraser with perfect weight with his opening bowl. What can Kenny Logan do? The weight's pretty good, but not the line. Drifting across the face of the jack. Tighten it up a little.
Good again.
That's what's required for Tians Fraser.
Good bow.
Unintentionally added a couple of metres of weight. A slap on the thigh means that Kenny Logan doesn't like this. That's it's difficult to understand why, because, well, that was why he was overweight. And although he's touched the jack, he's trailed it back to his opponent.
Try it again. Yes, Tennessee.
Kevin Campbell likes this one.
Well played.
It's probably crept in for another. Kenny Logan likes this better, I think. Has to avoid the short bowl. Not quite the weight, still 2 to South Africa, and signs are ominous. An 8-0 lead for the Scots after 6 ends, and now it's been whittled away to just 2. As the head lies, they're level, 10 shots each.
Fair line, yeah. Well played, yeah.
Can build on this. Got a couple. This is a good bowl too. Just behind, no target. He's terrific bowling, Ashley Van Winkle.
Logan or underneath it for shot. Fairly interested in this. Oh, he's narrow, is he?
He's not going to miss much if he does at all. Oh, he gave it a fright. Gave it a fright. Still a hell, but it's a bit of a wider target.
Could be right up to that.
Yeah, Georgia Drain say that's all right, that's all right. And that's the reason why the yellow jack sitting in between the 2 counters. Narrow, but a touch on the jack, and look where the jack comes to rest. Now that is a target.
South Africans, courtesy of Ashley Van Winkle, try and change this a little. Not quite sure of that, Jeff.
Well, I think the decision was play them at their own game. They're going to be trying to put the jack in the ditch. Let us beat them to it.
I would have thought that just arriving on it and changing the face of it would have given them a similar result.
Well, yes. The easier shot, perhaps, is to use the weight which Van Winkle used. Willie Wood's using plenty of weight.
It's close.
Has he got the jack? Yes, he has. And right in on top of it.
I bet you they're tied by the end of the game.
Look at it.
This is
Right
great.
on the button. And a
Does he drive
deflection
any faster than that, or is that it?
follows it straight into the ditch.
I've got a bird's eye view of this, Jeff. I'm straight over the top of it in our commentary box. It's about 40 centimetres for a shot. There are two down, and that is second shot.
The blue bowl just over the left shoulder of skipper George Adrain is a toucher. Now that means they can promote that all the way up to the ditch, and it will still be live and may still count.
Willie Wood played a terrific drive with his last bowl, and now he has the opportunity to draw. He's got to get as close as he can to the ditch without dropping in. The only bowl that's live in the ditch is one that's touched the jack.
Come on, Will.
He's got to get past the front. Past. Just two great bowls from Willie Wood. He won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games in Brisbane. And bowls like this, you can see why.
George Adrain had the whip out there. He was really urging that bowl to the line. And now they're looking very content, now the Scots. Do your worst, Kevin Campbell. We've got the two shots. You've got to do something about it.
Come on, Scotland.
Nice steady draw.
There it is, Scottish mascot playing the pipes. George Adrain, skipper for Scotland.
Well, the adrenaline will be pumping for George Adrain. Two fantastic bowls from Willie Wood to put them in this very secure position. Kevin Campbell has to drag out a brilliant bowl to do anything about this two shots down that he faces.
His line's better.
Gee, has he got the weight? He's got just about perfect weight. If this stays up,
He's got to stop.
if it stays up, it's just gone in.
Penalty kicks here.
The secret is to get to the edge, but don't drop in. Scotland hold two and a lead of two.
Oh, your height.
His line's pretty good.
Oh, it's good. Oh, you're good. Good.
They all like it. Now, will he stop in time? He's got to get past the front, but don't go into the ditch, George. It'll be a counter. That's brilliant. Well played. And the Scots are all pumped up here. Kevin Campbell is running out of ammunition, and the last one is on its way. Now, where will it stop?
Bonus, John.
Still 3 down, I'd suggest.
That's been count.
Willie Wood reminding George Adrain, this is the bonus one. Make it count.
Still 3.
3 shots. Without doubt. As I mentioned before, Jeff, I've got the advantage of being right over the top of this jack up here in the commentary box, and that's definitely 3. And it's on its way for 4. Now, he's got to pull up. He can't go in the ditch. He's got to stop on.
Put the brakes on. Put the brakes on. Too late.
Yeah, it's gone. In any case, they'll pick up 3. A good drive from Willie Wood set that up. Jack in the ditch, and they've added to it. So 3 gives them a handy lead of 5 shots after 12 ends.
Final end. Andrew Curtin willing this one to be good. To put Australia further on the back foot. He has.
Well, as far as the Australians are concerned, it's just another end of bowls. But one on which they have to plan on getting 2 shots. 2 shots take the match to a decider. 3 shots, of course, is a bonus. Comes Andrew Curtin again. First bowl was brilliant.
Yep. 91. Run.
Bellis is happy with that one. Taylor has given us a great exhibition of lead bowling in this match. Now would be the wrong time for him to break down.
Okay.
Will this be the last bowl for Curtin in the semi-final?
He would be hoping so. He doesn't want to play an extra end.
Yep. We'll play, mate.
Taylor's third and final bowl of the 18th end.
Well,
Wide.
have the nerves got to the Australian lead? 1 wide, 1 narrow, 1 long.
The only time he's done that in the match.
Absolutely. It's pretty tense out there. It's also pretty disappointing. Just when you wanted to turn it on, the lights go out.
David File, nowhere near as well.
Yeah. Well, maybe deliberate. That's the back bowl. I didn't see the signal from Peter Bellis, but he could well have asked for the back bowl. He's holding 2, needs to protect those. He knows the Aussies have got no easy task trying to get 2 bowls inside that shot bowl. 2 within 30 centimetres is the ask. Oh, it's fallen out. David File could make a hero of himself by trailing the jack maybe half a metre, something like that.
He's kicked out the shot bowl.
Well,
Oh,
now the Aussies lie 1.
Got 1 now, Cal.
Get the shot.
Yep. Enjoying this bowl here, mate.
same hand.
Actually a change of hand for Kelvin. Bowl now lying shot out in front of the jack was drawn on the backhand. Kelvin knows enough about this hand to be able to add another. Keep turning, Kelvin. If it falls, yes, it's 2.
2 down. Same type of bowl as your last, mate. You are very unlucky.
looks a little over-exuberant again. Still travelling a bit.
Okay.
It's only yours, mate. 2 years over, just underneath it.
So far on this end, Kelvin Kirko has displayed a cast iron temperament. But even he is vulnerable, leaving that 1.5 meters short. Still, he's done his job. He's given the Australian triple the chance to go for the gold.
Well, the New Zealand manager can have a chuckle. Now very serious again. It's a bit of a false laugh there. Now power from Bellis. He's got the Australian shot goal.
Good shot.
Australia have one of the 2 they require to force it to an extra end.
Hoping to remove both counters, succeeds only in removing one. So the pressure back off Peter Bellis and onto Steve Anderson. He has about 40 centimetres to add a counter. Trail is not good. The trail is not good. Still, I think 1 to Australia.
Down, Fuzzy.
Sun's getting fairly low in the western sky, and I think it's just to shield the eyes from the glare. Well, plenty of weight on this one from Bellis. Here's the chance to win the match for Australia coming up.
2 shots left. Anderson trying to stay cool, flicking the fingers.
There's the head. Blue bowl at 5 o'clock. Steve Anderson can sit on that. He can make a certain 2 and a possible 3.
He's going to run it out.
Oh dear, oh dear.
He's going to leave it to the last. But what's Bellis going to do in the meantime?
Well, I'm sure if he hadn't left it until the last, I know what Peter Bellis would be doing. He'd be cranking up one of those famous drives. So perhaps it's going to work in the Aussies' favour. Peter Bellis, what does he do? I'd be trying to trail the jack out of there. He's got a very good receiver, just over 1 metre behind. Well, we can hide this jack. That's if he's got the weight. Ooh, it's fallen back in. Now, the Aussies certainly only won.
And it's hidden a fraction, that jack.
Well, the jack needs to be turned around the corner, slightly left from its original position there, or sit the ball out in the right-hand corner of your screen. Ball back to make 2, and that would force the match into a deciding end.
Or kill it off and start again.
Chances of killing it not all that great. Well, let's see what the temperament of the Australian skip is like. He's coming. Is he going to reach? Is he going to reach? He's not reached. It's fallen back. It's one to the Australians and a thrilling victory to New Zealand by the solitary shot. 18 shots to 17.
Kiwis turn it around with this tactic. It's got to be a U-turn.
Well, to date, they've only scored in singles, and the ask is now getting up towards 4 shots per end.
Can't lose too many more bowls.
Slightly overweight, continued all the way to the ditch.
A little bit of a bumpy delivery there from Logan, but it probably helped him keep it on the green.
As so often happens, the ends of the rink can run a little bit slicker than the middle of the green, because that's where all the traffic is. That's where the players are standing. That's where the mats are being laid. That's where the bowls are being delivered in many cases. So the last few metres of the rink be running a little quicker. Still running is Kenny Logan.
Couple of things.
Close to trailing that Jack. Didn't want that. Logan.
That was good, Kenny. Come on. Good one, Kenny.
Right on top of it.
Seconds now. David File looking to kill it immediately. That'll work. Takes out the shot bowl. New Zealand holding 1.
It doesn't appear that there's a multiple score there. He'll attempt to kill it.
Come on, Wally. Come on, Wally, you're good. Come on, Wally.
Right on the centre line.
Davey, make it 2.
No draw this time from File. Shortest end that he's had to draw to. And didn't get any help from that drive first up, so maybe the next bowl will be the one.
Well, it's never easy to come back from a drive to a draw, Peter. David File. Experienced or not.
That's a dually.
It's a big ask coming back
Well
from
played,
a drive
Winnie.
to draw.
Willie Wood showing us what he can do if this match comes to its conclusion.
One down, he's not far away, boss.
I think it's choking him.
As close as you can.
Probably no.
Peter Bellis trying to build the head up a little bit, make a better target. Currently it's not a good target. There's a Scottish bowl right on the line. It's not what he needed. Another one in the ditch.
Yep. Yes.
Last bowl
Yes.
from Willie Wood.
Yes, Wally.
Skip
Leave
along.
the Jack alone.
Leave the
Leave it
Jack
alone.
alone.
One of the most loved figures in world bowls.
What's wrong with that? Oh, you're all right.
And a perfectionist.
Well, it wasn't intentional. He was trying to sneak around behind the Jack. It connects with the Jack and, urged by Georgia Drain, falls over right in front.
This is close.
Yeah, first task, try and draw the jack off that shot bowl.
Well, might be looking to wipe the slate clean and start again.
Georgia Drain on the backhand. Give Peter Bellis no better target than he currently has. It's not a bad insurance bowl. This is close. It's close.
Rolls into the ditch.
Wood saying, draw one to my foot. That's right in the corner of the rink. Now he has to stay on deck. Oh, that's exactly where he was asked for a close one. Last ball for Peter Bellis. And it needs to be one of his best. Gee, it's coming from a good line. How's the weight? Oh, he's a champion. Oh. Champion out of luck.
Just one, I think, to New Zealand.
Still the blue Scottish bowl, I think, Peter. That ankle there. Bellis's bowl has fallen out. Well, still on the attack. Still on the attack. Yes, and a touch here. He's made a great shot. Made at least 3 shots. Five's conceded. Not even going to use the measure. It's 5 shots, and if the match was not out of New Zealand's reach before, it certainly is now.
How's he getting on the post all the time, son?
Huh?
How's he getting on the post all the time?
Don't know.
Jeremy Henry, Port Rush Bowling Club. His indoor club where he plays about 7 months of the year. Ballymoney Indoor Bowling Club.
Line. Yeah.
Will Thomas from the Ponderedivan Outdoor Bowling Club. It's off to a great start for Wales. Peter, you're almost expecting something's going to happen in the next end or two. Will decide this match.
Well, if it doesn't, it's going to be a nerve-wracking 21st end. No one will want to make the slightest error. Well, they're going to give away the chance of playing off for a gold medal.
The result of this match just could hinge on just one brilliant bowl being played. Or perhaps one unlucky result.
On pause you can now. Okay, great weight.
Lovely weight from Will Thomas, but half a metre narrow. I'm sure Jeremy Henry would like to try another shot here.
Come on.
Bowl starting to come back. Sammy Allen behind the head is very happy. Great target. It's 2 shots to Ireland.
Now, slightly more grass this time for Will Thomas.
I only think Peter Will struggled with his first 2 bowls, but he's recovered with his 3rd and 4th deliveries. See if he can do it again.
What?
He's 2 down. He's running through the gap again. No luck. But 3 bowls in a catching position. Very good position for Ireland. They're holding 2.
Yep.
No target to speak of.
Come on, turn well again here. Come on, son. Run. Run.
Willing the bowl on.
Well, it's okay.
Some protection. The 2 Irish shots.
Still there, Bear. You're down. Get on off.
No. Robert Wheel indicating to Will Thomas that the short bowl of Jeremy Henry is not in the draw. He's trying to come around Jeremy Henry's last bowl. Be a little bit overweight.
Try it.
Never collected it all there.
Done. Drop under there. Go. Yeah.
Oh, this Irish combination, Peter, they're still trailing, but realistic, you're going to have a bet on the match. They look like winners.
Conversely, that's a bit of a worry, I guess, that they haven't been able to take the lead. Wales got the lead on the 6th end,
Yeah,
and they picked up a double and haven't surrendered it since.
Sammy Allen
Run, Sammy.
would like to pass Jack high. The danger is just behind the Jack. Be happy with that result. We haven't seen Robert Wheel have a drive yet. He's very accurate. There's a chance for him just to trail the Jack for 4. Considering the fact he has 4 bowls to play, Robert may just elect to draw the shot. Wales haven't got a bowl inside half a metre from the Jack, so
Right.
it's a pressure draw shot coming up for Robert Wheel. He's running on again. So the 5 Welsh bowls behind the Jack. And they're the 5 bowls that Sammy Allen will be trying to draw to. We see there at 4 o'clock and about 5:30 on the backhand. That's where Sammy will be trying to put his blue disc bowl. Just to rest on one of those bowls. It makes it very difficult then for Robert Wheel. Perfect line with his first bowl. Rest any of the yellow bowls, it would be a good result. Like the other bowl, but good receptive position. Now Robert Wheel. Sand not building up too well for Wales. They need a close bowl. Is this going to be the one?
I'll try and drop in there.
Seem to be just running on a little bit on that forehand side.
Ireland last held the lead on the 4th end of this match. We're now on the 17th. And at the moment, if they can hang on to these 2 shots, they'll take the lead. Sammy Allen, if he could just rest the nearest yellow disc bowl behind the head, he could make a number, but it's too wide. There is an Irish bowl just out of the count coming in, so he must be around that short bowl.
Better you.
Will Thomas likes it.
Can he pull it up? Yes. Saved. Any?
Still 2 down. That's the first sign of emotion from Will Thomas. Still 2 down. Sammy Allen remaining on his backhand. Just trying to beat Robert Wheel's last bowl. Come underneath and sit the yellow disc bowl, and would be a great result. Well, that's another shot.
Yeah?
Now,
1 or 2 away or whatever.
is this the end
Yeah.
we've been waiting for? Never been an end with more than 2 shots have been scored. Ireland are holding 3, and Robert Wheel's first drive of the match, I would suggest, Peter.
Disturbance time, I think. Get rid of 1 or 2 or whatever. Whatever would be a good result.
Whatever can
And happy if he can cut down the damage, I think.
Whatever can often be a disastrous
Yes,
result.
that's true.
So plenty of weight from Robert Wheel. He's offline, so we need some luck. And there's the luck we're talking about.
Or is it?
All bad. Now, maybe 4, maybe 5. 1, 2, 3. This could be the crucial end.
The tape comes out for the first time in the match.
Come on, umpire. Umpire!
3 shots have already been removed for Ireland. Could be 4.
It was the wrong type of whatever, wasn't it?
Well, it was somewhat indecisive weight. Oh, swung away, Peter. Robert does possess a very powerful drive straight up the line. He tried to control the weight, but unfortunately, a bad result. 3 blue disc bowls have already been removed. Measure the nearest Welsh bowl. Now, 4. Very close. I now measures the front Irish bowl. It's close also. No, just 3. But a decisive 3.
So for the first time since the 5th end, Ireland find themselves in front.
Well, the difference is 14. There's two ends to play after this, so a difference of 14, and the maximum you can score is 16. So they can spare to maybe just score a 7 instead of an 8, Jeff.
Yeah, just a pair of 7s will be fine. And then we'll toss to see who plays the extra end.
It's been a long, hard match. The Scots got away very handily in the early part by picking up a series of 1s and then a couple to go to a 5-0 lead, and they extended that to a 7-shot margin. Look at this. Brilliant. So we'll reach up to that and put it in the ditch. See if he can. He's on line. He got it in 1. Well, he's given it a fright.
Well, he's got a toucher in the ditch, but the jack didn't go with it. The jack still nailed to Cameron Curtis's bowl.
At times you can just forget the scorecard and have a look at these blokes demonstrate the brilliance of being world representatives for their nations. Curtis drops another one in.
Guess what the call's going to be? In fact, there is no call. Doesn't need to be. Put the jack in the ditch on top of your toucher.
Well, there's a toucher in the ditch, as you mentioned. He wants the jack on the way.
I'll get the next one.
Get it with the next one.
Unusual for a lead to play 4 running shots, ditch weight shots.
Whoa, there, now. Whoa!
Yeah, that's fine.
Whoa.
He wants to stay on deck, but he's fallen through.
Well, now, there's a maximum of 7 to be scored for the Australians on
I'm
the
going to see this one. Come on. Hey!
Huddy,
Close.
just under it, yeah. And they can afford to smile, the Scots.
Classical entertainment here at the World Championships.
Toucher would be handy.
Round the corner.
Would it ever? That makes it a bit harder.
Same as your last, you'll still get that.
You'll still get it if you play the same as your last.
This time. This time, Richard. Hurry, Richard! Hurry! Oh, well, come on.
No, still 3 to the Australians. Stick to leading, Richard Corsi. Rex Johnston. Keep the Australian hopes alive. All 4 of Rex Johnston's bowls need to count. Well, it counts because the Scots don't have a bowl on the green. They do have a toucher in the ditch, however. How are we going? Alex Marshall through the hole. 4 to the Aussies, make it 5, Rex. Rex Johnston's bowl already on the way. Onto his own bowl. There's 5. Driving again, the Scot. What's he got this time?
Well done.
He's got 2 counters out. Well,
And that means, really, that Australia have the unenviable position of finishing off this end knowing that they can't get 7 or 8, which means that virtually that's the ball game.
Well.
5 is the maximum on this end for the Australians. That would still leave them 9 short with 1 end to play. Statistically,
Come on. Come on.
that is out of the question. Come on for second shot, Mr. Cole. Well done.
What? Worth 5, 6.
Get the ball out, it's worth 5 or 6.
I don't know where Cameron gets the 6 from. Trailer to Jack doesn't help the cause because Scotland have a toucher back there somewhere. A wry smile. I guess that's how it's been going all match for the Australians. Hit what he needed to hit. Alex Marshall plays his last bowl, and it'll be his last bowl for the match.
He's gone past the front ones. That'll do. Cut out a few of the front, but the Australians pick up 3 to go to 11. Still they're 11 behind. And Richard Corsi and Alex Marshall advance to the gold medal match, and they could get this gold medal 2 years, or 2 championships in a row.
Should Scotland score 1 shot on this end, an extra deciding end will have to be played. Jeremy Henry. Richard Causey, many bowls on the forehand, some on the backhand in this direction. Now going back to the forehand side. Needs to come underneath the Irish bowl. That's the shot. Jeremy Henry appears to have a much tighter line.
How will the young fellow go? 22. Scottish pair are both 29, and Sam Allen, the Irish skipper, is 57. Been there and done it all before.
Ready? Ready?
Another good bowl from Richard Causey. Well, that's the 2 shots that Scotland need for victory.
Jeremy Henry. His third.
Can he perhaps pick the gap for the shot? He can.
Oh, yes. He's playing to the end where the Irish supporters are. They'll be breaking out the Guinness in a minute.
Richard Causey staying on the forehand side. Sure, Richard will just arrive here trying to turn one of his own bowls closer to the jack. May pick up the jack clean.
Well, were that all finals were like this one.
Sammy Allen may have changed Jeremy Henry to play the backhand, but asked to remain on the forehand. Needs a slightly wider line this time. Still just 1 to Ireland. Scotland have the next 2. That's the position from the mat as Richard Causey will look at it. He can't see the jack, but may elect to play controlled weight for the shot bowl. And that's what he's attempting. It's very close.
Good try. Scotland still holding second. That's not good enough. Remember that Richard Causey and Alex Marshall are the defending champions in world pairs. And Sammy Allen was the runner-up 4 years ago.
Sammy Allen really would have felt that Sammy would play the backhand. You want to turn the Scottish bowl into the head. It's like a very safe line.
Alex Marshall on the mat. More ways than one.
Looking for the shot bowl or the jack. He's too wide. He's lucky there, Steve, not to take his own bowl out of the head. It'd been 4 down. It would have been a disaster. You see, Ireland have the next 3 shots after the blue disc bowl.
He's listening to you this time. Backhand it is.
Perfect result would be to turn the shot bowl onto the jack. He's got enough weight to do that.
Oh, it's still open for Scotland to get in there.
Nervous times.
In the 21st and final end of the pairs championship game, Ireland Lead by a shot, holding shot.
Scotland have the best two bowls behind. Marshall would love to trail the Jack into the ditch. He likes it. Doesn't want to take his own bowl out. Jack.
Can't believe that missed. What a conference now between Jeremy Henry and Sammy Allen.
The choice, Steve, is do I draw another shot or do we try and cover the back? Alex Marshall has made his intentions known.
Who's got the best back bowl?
Scotland have the best two, depending on what side of the rig the Jack would go. It's a small target.
Well, they could win it if they pick up the Jack.
Sammy Allen really can't cover both options. Looks to be trying to put a bowl in behind. Well, that's the best back bowl.
Left himself nothing to spare. So that's the safety option he's gone for. Save it from here.
Pressure on Alex Marshall. He's trying to draw the shot. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. Well, a long way heavy. He's attempting to draw. In fact, he's drawn the bowl into the ditch. So there's one bowl each played. Unbelievable.
Well, have to feel for the players. We're nervous up here watching. Lost count of bowls there for a moment. There's two to be played, one each by Sammy Allen and Alex Marshall. Sammy to play first. Ireland clearly holding shot.
Sammy Allen, I think a few of the spectators, Steve, felt that there wasn't any more bowls to be played. They were hidden behind the rink. Now Sammy Allen, well, he's decided to go nowhere near this Jack. He's trying to get another back bowl.
Come on, Sammy, run.
Round you come, round you come.
The Scottish bowl. Well, he's got both sides of the rink covered.
There's plenty of insurance there from
There's
Sammy Allen.
Two options, Steve. He drives for the shot bowl, force an extra end. He can win the gold medal if he should sit the Irish bowl out and stay. He can make two shots. Now, Alex Marshall. Gold medal is against him. This man would love to win another gold. Controlled weight, just overdraw weight, looking for the shot bowl. Looks to be narrow. Looks to be narrow.
Richard Cross is already shaking hands with Jeremy Henry. The Irish have won it. They've beaten the favourites. We'll give them that shot to make it 21-19. And Sammy Allen's running down to shake hands with Gordon Neal and his own manager in Cecil Beck. So 4 years ago, he was runner-up. But Sammy Allen wins gold in the pairs in Adelaide, along with Jeremy Henry, who leads so beautifully. Thoroughly a team effort from the Irish. Plenty of room to draw another too.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing as far as Robert Wheel is concerned, Peter, he knows that he can't lose the match on this end. The best Australia can do is to force an extra end if they grab two shots. So he should be feeling quite confident about this draw shot.